Good morning from Tokyo, Japan. We just had one of the biggest typhoons ever go through last night. Everything is fine here at the household. We are actually just about 20 minutes or 30 minutes from where everything was hit, blown over, floods happened. If it rained another hour, we would have all been in a lot of trouble. But everything is well, and I have Mokeem here sponsoring this video, doing pulls for us all. Look at these pulls. We have so much. So thank you, Mokeem. Thank you so much. And how you say... He told me to say thank you in Swedish, which is tack. I believe they just say tack, so tack. Thank you very much. So let's do this. Let's see what we've got. Let's look at Mokeem's account. I have my lucky hat on that I use when I go bike riding in Japan in the 100-degree weather. I unfold it out. It keeps me, keeps the sun off my bald head when I need to. And I've worn it on quite a few videos. It's given me some luck on those videos. So I'm back at it again. Mokeem's account is insane. Look at it. Warlord, Saint Nick, Arbiter, of course. We got Bad L. We got two Dracos. We have the two counterattack Valkyrie, a Martyr here. We've got Septimus even. Jeez, wow! All the buff extenders. We just need a Vizier. That's what we need. We need a Vizier. But look at all the rest of this. Ungodly amount of beautiful golden legendaries in here. It is nice. Mokeem, again, thank you so much. Tack, 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 tack. How you say it in Swedish. So let's get on with these summons. Let's see what we can do here. We have plenty of room to do the summons. Now, as you know, the summoning event is going on. Not additional summons, but just a tournament in the event to do the summons, as well as if you do the summons, you'll be able to get these champions to do the fusion for, right? The fusion that's going on right now. So good luck to everybody with that. Let's get Mokeem up to number 1. All right, let's get him in the number 1 spot. We want to get that legendary relentless gear, right? The extra turn gear. Let's go, let's go. It is first thing in the morning. Let's wake me up. Let's wake me up with a legendary. If we can get a legendary here, wake old Stew up. Sorry about that banging. That will be fantastic. Let's see what we can get. Come on, Vizier, and I would jump out of my seat. It would be insane. Because right now, after looking at Mokeem's account, obviously we don't need anything like this. Vergus, right? That is not what we need. He also said we could do the whole thing. He said we could do the whole shabam. So Let's jump in a void in between the 10 summons and see what we can have there. The new girl. Is this the new girl? No, that's Harvester. All right, they look the same. Let's do 10 more. Let's do 10 more. Come on, Mokeem. We can do this. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video, man, for doing this with us. Also becoming a patron of mine. That is amazing. Thank you for supporting everything I do and helping out with the viewers. This makes it fun for all of us. Terror Beast does not make it fun. So, Mother Superior... nothing. I cannot wait for double summons, everybody. I'm telling you, when double summons come, especially for Ancient, I'm going to go off. And I know a lot of you guys are going to go off too. So we're all going to be excited for the take this to 1% and take this to 16%, especially for people who don't have a lot of epics, right? Taking that to 16% for epics is great. I want to get a second Royal Guard. And I don't know what else I want, actually. But I do want a second Royal Guard. And then, of course, there are legendaries out there that I would love to have. We would all love to have. So we'll have to see what's going on. Come on. What do we got? Flesh Terror. Sakura, right. We've got the sister to Alika here and a Flesh Terror. So let's go back to a Void really quick. We're going to break it up with a Ancient Pull and then a Void. So Mokeem, I assume, is Danish. Since he asked me to say that word, thank you, in Danish. I hope everything is well over there. Beautiful day, or beautiful night, actually. He stayed up. This man stayed up for me. So I could log into his account and do his summons up late, very late his time. So thank you. I assume a man, could be a woman. I don't want to assume. I'm sorry, him or her. I assume a man though from talking to that person already. All right, let's go to do 10 more, then we'll go over to Void and see what we can do in Voids. We haven't gotten anything, right? Nothing even exciting. Even if it was a duplicate epic, at least it would be an exciting epic, right? Let's get some exciting epics in here. Oh my god. Hakeem, what's happening, man? What is happening? It's the typhoon. The typhoon blew all of our luck away, so now we're stuck with this. We are stuck with this. Man, they need to go back and rebalance just a card, please. All right, we're going to save that sacred. Let's go for one more Void. See what we can do. Come on. We're going to get you in first place, though. You are going to get that legendary Relentless Gear, which is super OP, by the way. If anybody doesn't know about Relentless Gear, it gives you an 18% chance to get an additional turn. Now, that additional turn can also proc an additional turn. It is, whoa, what do we got? Oh, Dwarf King. He's already got him, too. But Mountain King. You know, the Mountain King's pretty unique, right? He's not the best out there, but he can hit hard. He is crazy. And to get something cool, a Dwarf Legendary that he's already got him, right? Let's go back and check. We got a Legendary. Yes. It still counts, guys. Even if he has it, it counts because, you know what? It's a Legendary. It's 0.5%. So no matter what it is, and it wasn't like the bad of the bad, the worst of the worst. I thought I saw already. I did. I don't know what you can do with 2, but always hold on because you never know when they're going to go back and rebalance, and then you might need 2 that'll make them awesome, like 2 Dracos or 2 Bad Elves or whatever the craziness you have in here. You never know. So, wow. I'm excited. It's been, look, we did all those pulls on Snuffle's accounts 2 times, right? 2 videos on Snuffle's accounts for his pulls, and we didn't get anything. Nothing at all. So, there we go. Mokeem, we got a Lego. I'm sorry it's not what you wanted, and I'm sorry to duplicate because I got a duplicate Altan recently. I got a duplicate Altan, and believe me, it's not a good feeling when you get a duplicate Altan. It's much cooler when you get a duplicate, you know, super high tier champion. Altan is very good for clan balls. He's actually good for runs as well. He's really good in a lot of things, ice golems even, to bring champions back to life. Come on, if we can get one more legendary, that'd be amazing. If that would have been Vizier, oh god. That would have made my morning. I'm up now. I'm up. I'm officially wide awake and ready to go because we got a legendary. I'm feeling good. Let's see what we got. 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 more. Whew. It's the hat. I'm telling you, it's got to be the hat. It's got to be, even though I'm not really wearing it, it's got to be because I have my hat on. I'm telling you, my wife makes fun of me all the time on this, but nobody sees me because I'm biking around town. So it's okay. It is okay. And believe me, she would burn it. If I would let her, she would burn it. She would burn this hat. For sure. All right, a cold heart. So we've got one more cold heart if you need a cold heart. Let's go over to these. Let's do the sacred. Let's just jump to it and do the sacred. Here we go. What's our percentage? Is it 6% chance? I can't remember. 6%. Okay. 6%. Let's hit it. Come on. Let's do this. Vizier, we're calling out for you. That's not a Vizier. That's not a Athar. There he is. All right, we're gonna do these one at a time, and then we're gonna call it. So Mountain King is actually, you know, they've buffed him 2 times, and he can hit crazy hard. Talia, she can hit really hard as well. So, we got an epic right there on a ancient shard. You know, I open so many of these. Sometimes you become numb to getting an epic that other people would be like more than happy to get. So I apologize. That's a decent epic, not a bad epic at all. It's just when you go through so many shards over and over and you're all pumped about the Dwarf King, which I wouldn't mind a Dwarf King. I don't know if I'd really use him in a lot of places compared to the teams I have set up for stage 20, but it's still fun to have, right? It's always fun to have a different legendary that you don't have. But he's already got it, so there we are. Runic Warden, another dwarf to go with our army of dwarves that we have now. Two more. All right. Mokeem, I'm sorry we did not get you a Vizier or we got the new dwarf, man. We are really pulling a dwarf army, so if we ever want faction wars, right? Hey, faction wars, you know, what do 2 dwarf kings do in faction wars? Maybe they help out. Be better to have like 2 St. Nick's or something like that for a faction war, but hey, 2 dwarf kings, you can't do much better than that. They have limited things. Man, they have limited a selection of dwarves for us to go through. I do want to look at your dwarf king is in the inventory, so I don't want to mess with that. Let's go over here to the dwarves and see what we have. So it would have been cool to get this girl, the stunner, right? Trunda, Gilt Mallet. But the Mountain King is pretty. I love the design of the Mountain King. I really do. I love the design of him. Now he's got 31k health. You can jack that up to who knows what, like the highest HP in the game. And they lowered his speed a lot though, for him to take hits because they jacked it up so much because he does damage based off of HP and attack, and then ignores the 50% of defense, and then goes through shields. And they lowered his cooldowns because it used to be a 5-turn maxed, maxed out. Now it's 4 turn maxed out. Still, I think it leaves a little bit to be desired since you have to actually kill somebody to get this stacks. Again, I wish it was every time he crit, he got a small stack, 5%, and then it went up to a maximum of 50%. That way you can take advantage of this on bosses, right? And on other waves and other things, you don't have to worry about him actually getting the killing blow. You can really take advantage of that. In PvP, you couldn't take advantage of that as much because when he had to crit every time to do it, but it makes more sense to me to have it that way. But anyways, that's what we have. Mokeem, thank you so much again for being a sponsor, for for taking care of me and giving us something in the community to watch, to wake me up in the morning first. I'm glad the house is still here. I'm glad the yard is still here. We brought in all the bicycles last night. Everything else, again, it could have been, we were supposed to get 1 more hour of rain. We did not, so we were lucky there. I don't know if anybody in chat saw us pull our Mountain King. I have him, but I have used him at all. Anybody need a clan? Okay, you have him, Mr. Weeds. Right. Okay, so that's it. Everybody, thank you so much. I will see you soon, Mokeem. We'll talk in chat in just a minute. I got a legendary. It was a dupe. I apologize. We'll see what else we can do on double summons or any other time. And I will see you all in a video soon.